Yo, it's your man Jay Gray's report, and welcome to the M.I.C Football Weekly Preview, Week 1. Y'all know how we get it in, so let's get it in. Previewing all the top ball games for the M.I.C. Now, this week, we got like 7 ball games because everybody's playing out of conference with the exception of one game. We're going to leave that one for the end. So now, we enter 2019, putting 2018 to bed. Don't even worry about 2018. The duds that was dull in 2018, they could be dull. We don't have to talk about them again. The cats that won in 2018, we don't have to talk about them either because the landscape has changed in the mix. Now, let's go on to the first ball game. We got Lawrence North going over to play Perry Meridian. Now, I had a chance to sit down with Coach Pat Mallory last week, and the Dunn said we're going to compartmentalize this year. We got multiple captains, like 5 captains on the team. We got a captain of the offense, Donovan McCulley, which is the quarterback. Obvious choice. Then we got my man Nick Taylor, outside linebacker. He the defensive captain. But then all of a sudden, the Dunn starts saying we got a captain of accountability. We got a captain of hype. The captain of focus. I'm like, we just need a captain of winning right now. We just need Lawrence North to turn things around this year and win. So I don't care if you got 5 captains. I just need one cat that's going to turn boys around, that everybody going to listen to, and you're going to win ball games this year. So because they got so many captains and we going with compartmentalizing this year, I'm going with Lawrence North to beat the brakes off of Perry Meridian to start the season off. Then we can eliminate all the captains and just have one. Don't give me 5 captains. Give me one captain that's going to lead the ship. Because you got too many doggone Duns in the kitchen. Everything get burned up. Hey, let's move on to the next piece. We got Hamilton Southeastern going over to play Lawrence Central. Now, I talked to Coach Roddenberg a couple of weeks ago. Their biggest thing is change. They want to change. They want to change their attitude, change the way they approach things, change the way they prepare. So one huge change that Lawrence Central has is they have Coach Jimmy Graves from Pike coming over as the offensive coordinator, and he brings his quarterback, Jason Graves. Jason Graves comes into Lawrence Central as the leading passer in the mix from last year. He's the leading returning passer. So nobody else in the mix threw the ball as far as he did. He had over 2,000 yards passing. So they bring in a whole new offense there. And I'm just thinking, with the new offense, new offensive coordinator, it ought to be fun to watch Lawrence Central. Now that Roddenberg has had a year under his belt, he's had an opportunity to figure out the mix. It should be fun. So I'm going to go with Lawrence Central pulling the upset, beating Hamilton Southeast. I know a lot of boys out in Fisher are upset with me for that one, but I'm just going to keep it real or all the way 100, whichever comes first. This kid coming in, Jason Graves, threw the ball well at Pike. Now he's got 2 years under his belt. This will be his second year as the starter. Hey, I'm just saying, same offense. He got some horses over there. Let's see what he does. Now, let's move on to the next piece. We got Zionsville going over to Pike. Now, Pike has a brand new head coach, Coach Etch, because I ain't going to kill his name, Echeverria. We're going to call him Etch, and I'm going to come up with a nickname for this Don before the season's out. They got new coach, new weight room, new vibe over at Pike. Etch is coming back to his alma mater. So he feeling this thing big time because he played at Pike. He won 3 sectional championships while he was at Zionsville in 5 years. But I'm just going to keep it real all the way 100, whichever comes first. This ain't the Hoosier Crossword Conference you playing in. You playing in the mix. So now, because he's playing his first ball game against the team that he coached for the last 5 years, he got to be feeling some kind of way about it. So I'm going to give Pike the edge to come in here and win this ball game. New coach, new vibe, New weight room. Let's see if the weight room worked on these boys. They spent all that money on the weight room. Let's see if some boys can get pancaked this weekend. Let's move on to the next piece. We got number 9, Ben Davis, going over to play number 4, Brownsburg. So now they got an eye-opener coming in. Brownsburg's got a good team. Great front 7 over at Brownsburg. Middleton and Company, Middlebrooks and Company. Now look, Ben Davis was 3-7 last year because they lost like 53 seniors the year before. Brand new head coach, Jason Simmons. But they got 13 returning starters. A lot of experience on Ben Davis' team. Trent Gibson comes back at quarterback. He's saying that we doing the revenge tour. He called it the revenge tour because they got so much experience back. Boys just took it on the chin last year because none of the guys that were playing had very much experience coming back from the year before. So now you got Trent coming off of completing 54% of his passes. He had 1,387 yards, 6 touchdowns last year. A.J. Hassel's coming in at running back, getting an opportunity now because he played behind Delbert Mims, who's at North Carolina State now. So he gets an opportunity to do his thing. But the defensive secondary is nuts at Ben Davis. We got Dalen Carmel. Everybody in America is chasing this done right now. He's off the chain. Capone Powell, Jalen Dobson, nuts, can cover half the field. So Ben Davis, look for Ben Davis to do big things this year. They ought to be able to go in here, take care of Brownsburg because the defensive secondary is nuts. Trent Gibson gonna put in work. Let's move on to the next piece. I got Ben Davis winning it. Y'all see what I'm doing right now. Very few, if not any, none of these duds gonna lose this weekend for the Mick. Let's move on to the next piece. Fishers. Gotta go over to number 7, North Central. Now, my man, Coach O'Shea, I call him Chinchilla O'Shea. He came out last year. He went from 3-7 his first year to finishing the season 9-3 with a sectional championship. So now, not only is he gonna wear the chinchilla hat and the coat, that dog gonna come out with some boots on. He gonna have a chinchilla hat, coat, and boots, talking like Frank Lucas. Hey, that's $40,000 alpaca. You gotta block that. Hey, he coming in strong. And these boys, they got 13 returning starters from the team last year that went 9-3. I'm just saying, look out for the North Central Panthers this year. It's going to be nuts. Mike Brown on defense. 3 D1 offers already and more to come. Then you got both their corners, Theron Johnson, Deshaun Hunter, nuts. Grant Russell went from outside linebacker to inside linebacker. So 13 returning starters. Coach O'Shea, Chinchilla O'Shea, Frank Lucas, a.k.a. Frank Lucas, is about to put in work. Don't be surprised if North Central throwing furniture around this year. Now, let's move on to the next piece. We got number 1, Carmel, going down to play Louisville Trinity. Now, that's always a tough ball game because Louisville Trinity is the real deal. No doubt about it, the real deal. But Carmel is coming off a 20-point loss in the state championship last year to Warren Central. Dub Zilla came in there and did work. But they got this thing they call Carpe Diem. That's seize the day. It's actually, they using seize the moment, but it's actually seize the day, but it came from the poet Horace. Now, everybody's all in. After they lost this ball game by 20 points in the state championship, everybody's all in. I talked to Coach Hebert. Coach Hebert said that in February, they had 6 o'clock a.m. workouts with 100% participation. That means everybody's all in. Carpe diem on these boys. Hey, look out for Carmel to put in crazy work. Because look, Cole Bavard, probably one of the best defensive linemen in America, already committed to Penn State. Then you got running back Dylan Downey. He on my drip squad. Again, I got to announce that this year. This year, I'm doing the drip squad. That means if you can put your uniform on and you can look hot to death in the uniform, send me the pictures. How your mama, your girlfriend, your Uncle Ray, somebody take the pictures. I can't go to all the games. Somebody take the pictures because on Saturday morning, I'm going to put a weekly drip squad together. And my man, Dylan Downey, already on the squad because he know how to put the uniform on. I know he going to look good this weekend. But you got linebacker Ty Wise, who seems like he been at Carmel for about 146 years. That done been playing varsity since he was like in the 3rd grade. Hey, but he putting in work. That defense at Carmel is nuts. So I'm picking Carmel to go down to Louisville Trinity, put in work, do what they need to do, come on back. Now, last ball game of the week. This is the Jay Graves Report game of the week. We got number 2, Center Grove, going over to kickoff with number 3, Warren Central. Now, Center Grove comes off a 9-4 record from last year. They got 13 returning starters, including the Warhorse, Carson Steele. Now, in case you've been sleeping under a rock for the last 2 years, Carson Steele put up 1,700 yards in the MIC his freshman year, then turned around last year as a sophomore, put up 2,270 yards as a sophomore. So he's going to come out here and do what he always does. Warren Central on the other end lost 40 seniors last year off the 15-0 perfect season when they won the Class 6A state championship. But their motto is brand new team, same dream. Because you got to remember, even though they lost 40 seniors and they lost all kind of cats to graduation, it's still the Far East Side. It's still Warren Central. They don't rebuild, they reload. So now, what are we going to get out of cats like Randy Wells get a chance to take over for Romir Elliott, put in crazy work? They got leaders like Marquise Cross, Randy Wells, Kobe Moore. We looking for big things. I will be at that ball game. Don't worry about it, mamas and daddies. Don't worry about taking pictures in that game for the drip squad. I got those pictures. All the other pictures, all the other guys that playing in the other games, make sure you send me the pictures on Twitter. It's your man Jay Graves Report. We gonna do this thing big. Hey, make sure you always send me the pictures on Friday night. Saturday morning, I'm posting the joint. It's your man Jay Graves from the JGravesReport.com, or you can hit me up on Twitter at JGravesReport so you can holler at your boy. And also remember that this segment is always presented by my good friends at Travis Creek Stables, located 6417 West Stones Crossing Road, Greenwood, Indiana, or hit them up at 317-893-5205 so you can holler at my good friends at Travis Creek Stables.